Smoke and flames billowed from this building in downtown Oakland at 19th and Broadway. The building houses dozens of residential units, and on the bottom floor, businesses like Dope Era, owned by rapper Mistah, who said he got calls from neighboring businesses about the fire.
It's tough to wake up like this, an arduous morning, getting up, getting down here and seeing this and not knowing what to expect.
He said the store has been hit hard by water damage, but his thoughts weren't with the material things.
The heart that I have and the person that I am, retail is not the detail. You know what I mean? It's the least of my worries, man. My main thing is, are the people okay?
The Oakland Fire Department said it got calls starting at around 7 Monday morning.
Crews did a great job of evacuating the building. To this point, we have
heard anything. Do you know what your store looks like right now?
My store is the least of my worries. Sure. I think the most important thing is to make sure that everyone was evacuated safely, that there's no deaths, and whoever was affected, that they are okay. I got a chance to talk to some of the fire inspectors and wonderful firemen that came out to the scene early that did some diligent work to get everybody out of there. And, hey, man, whatever happens to the shop, we can always replace those clothes and we can replace those items, man. The lives can't be replaced, so the shop is the least of our worries.
Can you tell me just how your day started? How did you get notified this morning?
It's an early call. Hey, man, when I got a call, anytime you get a call that early from people that never call you that early, something not good. But as I received the phone call from my brother who was already on the scene, you could hear the fire alarms in the back going off, and I just, my heart dropped to the bottom, like, oh, what's wrong? But hey, man, like I said, I'm a faithful man in God, and I understand that there's no task that'll be put upon our shoulders that we can't handle. And as I say, if my only worry is some items that happen on the floor at the shop, hey, man, I can handle that. So I'm okay, man. I'm just thankful and that the people are blessed and that there are no deaths and there's no serious injuries. And hopefully praying for a safe return to the smoke and these families so they can get back in safely.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry you had to come out here this morning, but I appreciate you taking the time with us. On that note, mentioning injuries and whatnot, we know the fire department tells us that they've treated at least 3 people here on scene. A number of ambulances are on this street here.
Top of it. You got air, you got action. Back at it. Day number 2 of Fab Week was amazing. But I want to jump right into something else that's not so amazing. As a man of valor, man, you go out and you always live vicariously through the needs and empathy and sympathy of others. Like, you always want to put paint where it ain't. I've dedicated myself to the community since my existence. I remember since a kid, taking grocery bags for elders and opening doors and just doing the things that my parents and my grandparents taught us how to do, of how to be respectful, how to, love thy neighbor and cutting the elders' grass and taking out their garbage. I've always been like that. My character has been built like that. I may have other character flaws when it comes to other things, but when it comes to dedicating myself to the people and to the public, that's never been in question. I have never done anything to compromise the integrity of my neighborhood and of my community. So, one thing that I had a conversation with a mentor of mine yesterday, and he told me, he said, every time you depend on expectancy, you will be let down. Short story shorter, my homegirl did a GoFundMe to help for the relocation and renovation when we eventually do get a new spot, as well as to help for just helping some of the employees during some, these arduous times. And when I posted it, my dude said, bro, cut the comments off because you're going to see how the people that you'd be willing to fight for would rather fight you than to help in your times of need. My OG said, I told him, I said, man, I don't want to post this GoFundMe, bro. That ain't my style because I already know how the attack's going to be. He said, man, listen. He said, that's your pride talking. He said, the reason why it's your pride talking is because you don't want people just to feel like you in need of them. He said, ain't nothing wrong with being in need. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for help. He said, let me ask you something. When you going out and you done dedicated millions of dollars into the community, refurbishing and restoring basketball courts and giving out backpacks and giving out turkeys and giving out Christmas gifts and giving out scholarships, he said, do you feel bad about helping when you've done that? I said, nah, that's right. He said, well, you shouldn't feel bad about asking for help when you need a little help. He said, nobody care about Santa Claus in March. I said, what you mean? He said, man, People only care about Santa Claus in December. You don't never hear them talking about Santa Claus in March because they don't need him. Imagine if Santa Claus asked for some gifts in March. You know, people would have the temerity and audacity to say, what I'm going to give Santa Claus some gifts for? He got a nice sled. He got reindeers. He got all of this. They will actually attack Santa Claus. Now, you already know this is a fictional character, but what I'm using it as an example. Do you know that some people on there doing in the comments just like, oh, nigga, you got a Lambo? You got a maybe? I'm like, they only go after the material things. Did y'all say that? When people line up for years and receive the things that our family gives back in the community, and I'm not advertising my achievements. I'm not up here bragging. I'm not up here in that mode, but all I'm saying is, why attack somebody that does nothing but give back to the community? My whole career. And I did it with lesser tools and resources than multimillionaires have. And did it unselfishly. And did it and didn't brag about it. And it's funny that those will be the same people talking about, well, you should take that money that you just spent on this and go. It's so funny, man. It just lets you know you can't depend on expectancy, because my main thing was I was expecting, and I'm expecting, the community in the village to bridge together for one of their main contributing villagers. If the medicine man gets sick, who will provide the medicine? Or will people say, you know the elixirs, you know how to make your own medicine? It just lets you know that the hearts of most aren't as pure as yours. So don't expect people to be pure as you. My mama used to always tell me, baby, don't expect you and others. Only you are you. If somebody else comes through and so similar qualities and characteristics, be thankful, be blessed, because that's a rarity. I want to send a big shout out to individuals that are coming together to chip in on whatever it is. As I say, it's not a personal matter. It's something that involves the whole community, because if one of the main water wells in the community is going empty, and one of the people that has been doing the upkeep on this water well for several years is left without, do you expect that water well to fill itself? Sometimes even the helper needs a little help. I appreciate you for all of the people that have, chimed in. LaRussell, Burner, Ghazi, and to you, the average individual who may not have hundreds and thousands of dollars or millions of dollars, but them fives and tens, everything counts. And when we come back, we coming back harder than ever. The era ain't over. Shout out to Nicole and the whole organizing team of this. And I'm not here trying to defend our reasoning for doing a GoFundMe. All I'm saying is, sometimes even a helper needs a little help, regardless of whatever else they got going on in their life. The airway. I love y'all unconditionally. And like I say, I'm going to keep showing up. And I'm going to show up with no makeup on, so you can see my scars. Because I'm going to fight all the time. The airway. Hey, man, the show don't stop, man. Leaving this gym, I want y'all to know, tonight, day 3 of Fab Week, they want me to be discouraged. They want me to run around, walk around, moping and hoping, sad and all, long-faced. Nigga, yeah, right, baby. I'm pushing through, man. Listen, tonight, we in Antioch at the Antioch skating ring, man. Make sure y'all come out, come skate with us, come chill, come lounge, come get on that thing. If you raw, let's do what we do. Antioch tonight, skating ring, doors open at 8 o'clock. You can buy tickets at the door. Listen, for all of the people who last year came up there and they was upset that place had only gave me a certain amount of skates, y'all don't have to worry about that. We got over 500 pairs of skates. So it's skates, we got some food, we got drinks, we got a lot of stuff, man. Y'all come out, come chill, come lounge. And we appreciate y'all, man. Fab Week, day number 3 is beautiful. And you can still get tickets for the second show at Yoshi's tomorrow. It's about 30 tickets left. Let's sell that joint out. We gonna be doing it. We ain't gonna stop, man. Era.